Good evening and welcome to the Hometown News TV. I'm John Young.
And I'm Lori Young. And in this week's Hometown News, here Harvey McKay writes on Street Smarts Put You in the Fast Lane. Tom Keene, the good old days, he talks about the Thompsons. Dave Says shares his advice on going back to school when you are in debt, and also a grandmother who had her funeral prepaid and now there's an outstanding balance. For this week's upcoming events, the 29th Annual Valentine's Banquet will be held on Saturday, February 10th, starting at 6 p.m. at the Word of Life Church in Uppsala. Mound Fest Indoor Fishing Tournament will take place on Saturday, February 10th. Sign up at noon at Shady's Golden Eagle Bar and Grill in Bertram. The Albany American Legion Post 482 will be holding their smorgasbord breakfast on Sunday, February 11th, from 8 until noon at the $7 Parish Hall in Albany. The Green Eagle Bertram Lions Club will be holding their 13th annual Race on Trace starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday, February 17th on Trace Lake near Grey Eagle. Seed, Feed, and Fertilizer Day will be held on Tuesday, February 20th from 11 till 3 p.m. at the Elmdale Community Center. Sobieski and Swanville Lions Club will be holding their 25th annual fishing contest on Saturday, February 24th from noon until 3 p.m. on Long Lake, Swanville. Next Wednesday is Valentine's Day and Ash Wednesday, so check out our local advertisers for some great food specials. Tune in Sunday at 3 o'clock as we live stream St. Mary's Church Melrose Parish Informational Meeting. The address to go to is hometownnews.biz/St. Mary's. This Sunday, the Uppsala Band will be having a fundraiser with their Talent and Variety Show at 6:30 p.m. at the Uppsala School Auditorium. And now for this week's obituaries. We have Veronica M. Ecker, aged 97 in New Munich, died Sunday, February 4th. Services were held Thursday, February 8th at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church in New Munich. Agnes C. Imdick, age 90 of Albany, died Friday, February 2nd. Services were held Wednesday, February 7th at the Pattenshad Funeral Home in Melrose. Irvin H. Duvall, age 83 of Melrose, died Sunday, February 4th. Services will be held at 11:30 a.m. on Monday, February 12th at the Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Freeport. Jeffrey R. Schroeder, age 69 of Avon, died Monday, February 5th. Services will be held at 10:30 a.m. on Friday, February 9th at the Daniel Funeral Home in St. Cloud. Bruce S. Severson, age 65 of Bullis, died Saturday, February 3rd. Memorial services will be held at 11 a.m. on Saturday, February 10th at the Daniel Funeral Home in St. Cloud. Lorraine Primus, age 91 of Swanville, died Wednesday, January 31st. Services were held Tuesday, February 6th at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Swanville. Karen B. Winkles, age 71, died Sunday, February 4th. Services will be held at 11 a.m. Friday, February 9th at St. Catherine's Oratory in Farming. Glee L. Wiener, aged 87 of Sauk Center, died Saturday, February 3rd. Services were held Thursday, February 8th at the River of Life Church in Sauk Center. Tony Thielen, age 47 of Farming, died Saturday, February 3rd. Services were held Thursday, February 8th at St. Martin Catholic Church in St. Martin. Norbert Bruder, age 88 of Long Prairie, died Thursday, February 1st. Services were held Tuesday, February 6th at St. Nicholas Catholic Church in Bell River. You can check out the full obituaries in this week's Hometown News. For this week's photos, our front page photo is another beautiful picture of the feather frost on a truck antenna taken by Donna Machi. Our Minnesota Through the Lens photo is taken by Judy Van Heel of some birds gathering round a bird feeder. Swanville Elementary Positive Behavior. These students were either caught doing something special or they were nominated by their teachers for being great students in their classroom. Another great article in this week's Hometown News is by Paul Anderson, and he writes about the problems that they're having with the licensing system.
Yeah, the licensing system is somewhat all tied into your driver's license and your vehicle registration, but really the vehicle registration seems to be the area that they're really struggling with right now. The system, which is supposed to be automated and computerized and all this, just isn't working like it should.
Even though they have budgeted like $100 million to get the new driver's license system up and going, now they're asking for another $37 million because they just can't keep up with everything.
And you makes you wonder, did someone screw up and didn't get the right information to the programmers and that's the issue? Is it someone underestimated the project and that's the issue? Or is it just that they were not expecting as many requests for vehicle title transfers and such to come in? Somebody somewhere must have messed up.
Yeah, we actually bought a car like the end of August, the beginning of September, and we actually just finally got the title this week in the mail.
Yeah, you'd think a system with that much money invested into it in this day and age of technology would work a little bit better than that. So in the upcoming events, we talked about an upcoming meeting that's going to be happening in Melrose this upcoming Sunday at 3 p.m. at the high school auditorium. The Church of St. Mary's is going to be having a parish meeting, and they're going to be discussing the future of the St. Mary's Church. This is a pretty big meeting that they're going to have in town.
Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, there are still the ones that are trying to restore the church, and then the other group that's wanting to build a new campus.
And I believe this particular meeting is now going to be kind of led by the group that is wanting to look into the future and building a new campus. And I've heard rumors that both groups are going to be there and are going to be there to show their support for their different opinions. This particular event is going to be in the auditorium, but they're expecting a lot of people. So it's actually going to be spilling out, and there's going to be overflow seating and some closed circuit video projection type things going on so that more people can come, so they can be there to show their support for the remodeling and rebuilding or the new campus.
And of course, if you can't make it to the school, we are going to be bringing it to you in your recliner on your iPad or laptop or whatever you like to do, that so that way you're kind of at the meeting also.
And to get to that live stream video, what you can do is type in your browser hometownnews.biz/St. Mary's, STMARYS. That will take you right to the video player. We put in a special link so it'll go right to the video player, and you'll be able to watch that starting at 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon, and that'll be broadcast live from the Melrose Auditorium.
Well, that concludes tonight's show. I'm Lori Young with the Hometown News TV.
And I'm John Young with the Hometown News TV.
Good night.